Then we have Nancy Dubé, who works in communication with me.
Hello.
And who helped to organize this delegation you're meeting here today. And the person that will be presenting to you what we do here at the CQCM is Marie-Paul Robichaud, who is part of the research team here and strategic development. And last but not least, Eric here is in charge of the agreement that we have with the Quebec government, which is 20 million on 5 years to help the cooperative development in every region in Quebec. So throughout the presentations, they will all be coming back to explain more their field. So we would like to all wish you a great welcome and thank you so much for your interest in the CQCM. And please ask all the questions you'd like to ask. We are here for that for you, okay?
Okay. I like to rely on your questions to be more precise with your needs. So we gave you documents on the table. One is our strategic plan, and the other is a quick overview of what we do and what we are. A network of network is the provincial federation for cooperative in some way.
형태의 사회적 경제 조직이 많아지고 있는데 CQCM은 협동조합에 대한 지원 이외에 이런 새로운 유형의 사회적 경제 조직들에 대해서 어떻게 지원하고 있는지, 어떻게 연대하고 있는지 궁금합니다.
But in some of our sectors, the federation also help non-co-op social enterprise. We are really mainly focused on cooperative because of their distinction in governance, which the structure, the way the cooperative law sets the co-op model in Quebec is different than non-profit.
The agreement in details, like perhaps what kind of...
La fin, j'ai un peu compris.
C'est
une entente qui existe depuis 2004. Une entente qui a débuté en 1998, le ménage à la maison. L'entente, elle permet, ces experts-là ont une bonne connaissance des coopératives, puis ils accompagnent les promoteurs de projets dans les communautés. Les projets viennent de la population, pas du gouvernement. Puis, on les accompagne pour qu'ils puissent devenir des entreprises qui donnent des services et puis qui créent des emplois. Il y a un bureau par région du Québec.
Quel bureau?
Un bureau d'experts pour aider les coopératives. Cette coopérative-là, il y a 50 personnes experts qui travaillent à développer. Coopérative de développement régional. Oui, nous, on finance le CDR. Pourquoi que c'est comme ça? C'est parce que on a remarqué avec les années que si les projets de coopérative étaient accompagnés par des experts, ça devenait des réussites, mais qui sont peut-être pas pertinents.
최근에 조합들, 최근 만들어지고 있는 신생 협동조합들 중 어떤 트렌드라고 할까요? 업종과 관련한 트렌드가 있는지.
I could say there's 30 of this one in the 10 last year, but is this really a trend or just natural growth?
Les fermes.
In the long term, we had help co-ops. In more recent term, we had microbreweries, beer production, farms operated by worker co-ops. We have co-working spaces, shared office. What else? All kinds of initiative in tourism.
Funéraire.
하면은 뭐가 있을까?
그 일반 기업의
보험 상품.
Responsible investment, so you could place your money with environmental and social values. And Promutuel invests most of his capital in local businesses. And the Federation of Housing Co-ops developed a new concept in which you own your unit, so people can live in those co-ops, and when they want to move, they have some money that comes back.
Everybody, my name is Pierre Anne, and I work here in the youth and education team. I developed 10 years ago those toolkits that we can use into schools with teachers and youth to work on awareness and on cooperative projects. So this one is based on an approach for youth aged between 5 and 12 years old. Youth Co-op is more for a public aged between, I would say, 10 and 30 years old. These toolkits are to introduce simple methods for organizing cooperative entrepreneurship projects with, of course, an educational purpose. So youth and their teachers will experiment the values of cooperation, and they will develop skills that are needed in their future. You have things to help them to make a general assembly, to help them make financial requests, to help them with their project in their community. So everything is there to help them. So they have models, a model of c'est quoi un PV en anglais? You know, when you run them, manage their group and their co-op is there in the book.
You form a co-op to clean houses, mowing, painting, whatever.
Because in our culture, youth work during. They create the youth service cooperative. We have 17 administration territories. So we have 16, how do we call them? Youth and cooperative entrepreneurship officers.
So how much was the budget that the government gives you again?
1 million per year.
The cooperative entrepreneurship officers help the teachers in class.
Different things. We have trainings for the officers. We had the week of the youth cooperation week. Every year we have
A network of youth co-op.
20,000 youth were a member of a youth co-op. So we had around 1,000 youth and education section in CQCM, but we didn't have all of this money, you know, to have 16% all around Quebec and to print those books. You know, we need to invest money and to create those books and activities.
Youth and entrepreneurship are priorities for Quebec government.
Yeah.
So that's why they invest in us, because they believe.
Yeah, and I forgot to specify earlier that these youth co-op are not legal. Like, yes, they are legal, but they're not submitted to the law on the co-op. Have given their like people who finished that year, they will have like a book with the pictures of everybody who finished in that youth co-op. So these will educate their members and their consumers to responsible. One example I have for you is a second-hand clothing store that is very stuck with the co-op value because they sell the uniform for school that it's very expensive. They sell it with a lower price, like very affordable for families, and with the profit they finance.
여기에서 하는 그러니까 협동조합 교육 거를 혹시 외부에서 그걸 자기 지역이나 또는 다른 나라에서 그런 청년 협동조합 교육을 하고자 해서 퍼실리테이터 과정을 운영을 하는지.
Yes.
Okay.
We went in France last May to give a 5-day training to, I told you about the officers, the 16 officers that we have. So we gave the training for a week for their officers that they will have. There were 14 of them. And we had some interest shown by Belgium, Senegal, and Morocco. But we are just starting to give that service, to give like a week training to teachers and youth.